Mama said, hush now, world just spoke. In the crack of dawn, in the drift of smoke, I was raised on quiet, hand on my back, learning how to listen to the things I lack. Street was loud, but my room stayed still. Hand-me-down shoes, hand-me-down wheel, paint on the table, bills past due, silence in the corner saying push on through. I was born in the silence, where the hurt runs deep, where the heart finds light. I was born in the silence, learn to stand back up in the middle of the night when the world turns cold, when the noise gets violent. I remember I was born in the silence. Saw my father break, saw my mother pray. Both of them taught me in a different way. One showed the fall, one showed the climb. Both carved truth in the grain of time. There's a question hiding in every scar. How did you make it? How did you get this far? Answer is simple, but it ain't easy to say. You sit with your sorrow till it shows you the way. Oh, I was born in the silence, where the hurt runs deep, where the heart finds light. I was born in the silence, turn the darkest fear into a spark that's bright when the world turns cold, when the noise gets violent. I remember I was born in the silence. When my voice runs out and my strength feels small, I go back to that quiet where I heard it all. I was born in the silence. I was born in the silence. Shadows don't lie. I used to blame the night, like darkness did me wrong, chasing every broken street, trying to outrun my own storm. You can dim every light in the room, still the truth gonna sit in your eyes. You can paint that smile on thick, but the hurt still shows in the lines. Shadows don't lie, they fall where you stand. They show what you carry, what you hide in your hands. You can turn, you can spin, you can pray they pass by, but baby, when the sun hits your back, shadows don't lie. You can dress your pain in gold, call your chains another name, but when the quiet comes around, you can feel every link in the flame. Shadows don't lie, they fall where you stand. They trace every secret, every shake in your hand. You can run, you can hide, you can curse at the sky, but baby, when the light finds your back, shadows don't lie. No, shadows don't lie. What if the dark on the wall ain't there just to shame you? What if it's trying to talk, trying to rename you? That shape that scares you at night might be your soul saying, try, stand up, turn around, look close. That outline is the reason why. Shadows don't lie, they fall where you stand. They show who you're becoming, not just who you've been, my friend. So step into the light, let the old fear die. Every scar that's drawn at your feet says you survive. Hey, shadows don't lie. Yeah, shadows don't lie. Hey, yeah. So I bless my shade on the ground, like a preacher blessing the tide. Long as there's a shadow behind me, there's a sun still rising high. I ain't running from the truth now, let it walk by my side. If the shadow still follows my feet, that means I'm alive. Shadows don't lie, but they prove I'm alive. They wrote it on a time card, stamped it on my pay, carve it in the gossip like they own my name. But I come from a long line of lions in the rain. Every letter that I carry got a story in the grain. This is the way of my name. All the hurt, all the hope, all the flame. I won't bow, I won't break, I won't fade, I won't fade. I was built for the bend and the straight. Oh, this way is the crown that I claim. Yeah. This is the weight of my name. Grandmama at the table, coffee, Bible, dawn, said, baby, they can call you anything they want, but if you stand in your truth, boy, you change the way it sounds. Turn a curse into a chorus, make them feel it, shake the ground. This is the way of my name. All the hurt, all the hope, all the flame. I won't bow, I won't break, I won't fade, I won't fade. I was built for the bend and the straight. another layer of my faith. So say it slow, say it clearer. Let my scars all answer back. I'm more than what they holler. I'm the road they never had. Yeah, yeah. This is the way of my name. All the hurt, all the hope, all the flame. I won't bow, I won't break, I won't fade, I won't fade. I was built for the bend and the straight. Oh, this way is the crown that I claim. This is the way. Call me broken, call me strange. I turn every word to change. Every echo, every blame. Just more weight to my name. Woke up with a weight on my forehead. Same four walls, but they leaned in close. Coffee gone cold, clock still talking, saying, boy, you wearing yesterday's ghost. I've been fighting in a mirror, shadow boxing with my doubt. But a whisper in my ribcage keeps on trying to break out. These chains in my mind ain't made of metal. The stories I believe and never settle. But I can change with every breath I find. I'm breaking every link of these chains in my mind. Mama said, son, your heart's a lighthouse. Quit hiding it under your fear. I've been renting out rooms to my old pain, letting it live up in here. But I'm tired of that tenant packing up his cardboard lies. I'm writing new scriptures on the back of my own eyes. These chains in my mind ain't made of metal. The stories I believe and never settle. But I can change with every breath I find. I'm breaking every link of these chains in my mind. Who told me I was smaller than my struggle? Who sold me that second-hand shame? I'm walking that contract to the river, gonna watch it curl up in the flame. 'Cause freedom ain't a feeling, it's a choosing every second, every sigh, every day. I still hear the rattle when I'm moving, but that sound just means that giving way. These chains in my mind ain't made of metal. The stories I believe and never settle. But I can change with every breath I find. I'm breaking every link of these chains in my mind. These chains in my mind turn into lessons, old hurt to wisdom, old wounds to blessings. And I will change, leave that old weight behind. I'm walking out in light from these chains in my mind. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. I was raised on hand-me-down chances, cracked shoes, cracked pride, then hope. Learned to laugh with my hands in my pockets so nobody noticed I broke. Mama said, baby, the world loves a winner, but the truth loves you bleeding and bold. Don't you dare hide your hurt in the shadows. There's power in crying in gold. I've been crying in gold. Let my tears turn to wisdom. Every heartbreak a story to hold. I've been crawling through cold till my scars started shining. What was heavy is holy, I'm told. Crying in gold, crying in gold. All my friends tried to bargain with thunder. Take my joy, just leave my pride. But you can't buy peace with pretending. You just get lonely inside. I've been wrong in the right kind of ways now. Fell apart right in front of my soul. Found a strength hiding under the sorrow, like a river beneath all the stone. I've been crying in gold. Let my tears turn to wisdom. Every heartbreak a story to hold. I've been crawling through cold till my scars started shining. What was heavy is holy, I'm told. Crying in gold. What if the pain is a prophet? What if the wound is a door? What if the thing that you're running from is what you've been praying for? Lift up your shame to the sunlight. Watch all that weight turn to glow. You ain't broken, you're breaking open. You ain't lost, you're being grown. I've been crying in gold. Let my tears turn to wisdom. Every heartbreak a story to hold. I've been crying through cold till my scars started shining. What was heavy is holy, I'm told. Crying in gold. So let it fall, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. Every drop writes your name on your soul. When you're down on your knees in the dark, that's the moment you're starting to glow. You're just crying in gold. Yeah, you're crying in gold. Yeah. I stood in the glass at midnight, eyes red, hands on the sink. Asked, why do I keep on falling? Right at the edge I shrink. That face, same cracks, same questions, same old tired, worn track. But this time the room went quiet, and the mirror spoke back. It said, you are not your failure. You are lessons in your skin. You are every time you staggered, and still chose to walk again. You are scars that learn to shimmer. Where the world once painted black. showed me a child wide open, turning rain into gain. Short nights I broke in silence, so my people felt no shame. I saw hands that kept on giving, even empty, even cracked, and a small light in the center. Yeah, the mirror showed that it said, you are not your silence, you're the words you never lacked, you're the kindness that you swallowed just to keep the peace intact. You're the storm that learned to listen, you're the ground that didn't crack. You keep searching for permission, but your heart already asked. Yeah, the mirror spoke back. I said, I am so tired. It said, you are still here. I said, look at these failures. It said, look how you stay near. I said, what if I'm nothing? What if I'm nothing? Smile through every scratch. You're the sum of every hurting that refused to not come back. It said, you are not your shadow, you're the light they can't subtract. You're the breath you keep on taking when the world turns its back. You're the song you haven't written, you're the love you've yet to practice. When you say you ain't worth saving, I'll be here to answer that. Now each morning, same old mirror, same sink, same tiny cracks, but I nod at my reflection, 'cause I know it's got my back. When the doubt comes creeping softly, when the color fades to black, I just whisper, ask it gently, and the mirror speaks back. Oh, yeah. I was walking in circles, same cracked sidewalk, same cold door, chasing shadows of my father, buying peace from the liquor store. All my questions like an echo, bouncing hard off a wounded wall. Praying quiet in the kitchen, is this living or a slow free fall? Then a voice inside my chest said, son, you ain't your history. I felt a shiver in my regret, like chains beginning to leave me. There's a fire in my bones, it won't be quiet, burning through the shame, through the old worn lies. Yeah, this is my turning point, I feel it rising from the floor of my pain to the door of my horizon. I was dying on the vine, now I'm coming home with this fire in my bones. I was raised on struggle, hand me down hurt and shame. Every door that slammed on me carved my family name. Mama said, boy, this pain ain't the end of your road. It's the fire in your belly turns that trouble into gold. Yeah. Rise without fear, even when your hands still shake. Walk through the smoke, heart wide open, let it ache. Love is the law, stronger than the voices in your ear. Fall if you must, but get up and rise without fear. I've been lost in mirrors, yeah, seeing every flaw I own, chasing every shadow, calling broken pieces home. Then I heard my heart beat like an old church choir, singing, you are more than scars, you're the sound of something higher. Rise without fear, even when your faith feels thin. Stand in the rain, let it wash what's under your skin. Truth in your tears, wiser than the lies you hear. Knees on the ground, still you rise without fear. What if the mountain was only in your mind? Woo. What if the change you feel will never really tie? I am not my failure, say it loud. I am not my past. Right now, I am every breath that chooses love and lasts. Rise without fear, even when the night feels long. Hold to the hurt till it turns into a song. Grace in your wounds, every line and every tear. Look at your life, you're the proof we rise without fear. So when the road gets heavy and the end ain't clear, take one small step, one soft breath, and rise. Rise without fear. They taught me to bow my head, count my sins, then count again. Hung my heart on every word till I could not hear my own. Mama said, boy, just be kind. Preacher said, stay in the line. Somewhere in the in-between, every scar I hold, turning into lines on a new halo. If the world says stop, I just feel that lock turn loose inside. I'm an unchained soul. Yeah, I'm an unchained soul. I'm an unchained soul. And I finally stepped into my life. Woke up with the weight of a world I never chose. Coffee getting cold, questions in my clothes. Mama said, baby, storms don't come to stay. But she never told me why they come my way. There's a purpose in the pain, something growing in the rain. Every tear that ever fell, water seeds I couldn't tell. Oh, there's a meaning in the ache, in every crack my heart remakes. I'm learning love by losing things. Oh, there's a purpose second-hand name. Mama said, boy, this world gets heavy, but heavy things can sharpen flame. I carried every hard word like rocks inside my coat, till I learned how to grind them into dust beneath my hole. This is the light I carry, small but it cuts the dark. Ooh, yeah. Been through the fire so many times. Oh, it's tattooed on my heart. Storm's gonna rage around me, night gonna test my faith, but this is the light I carry, and it won't blow out. Comfort me. I have knelt in empty kitchens, counting change, counting sins. Ask the ceiling, is there meaning, or just the noise of what has been? Then I heard my own breath answer, soft and steady in my chest. If you're still here, then you're still chosen to turn your ache into a yes. This is the light I carry, bruised, but it still burns warm. Learn how to dance with sorrow till it slowly changed its form. Fear tried to build a prison. I carved the doorway through. 'Cause this is the light I carry, and it keeps on carrying me too. Hey, 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 hey. Some say we're dust on the window, waiting to fall, waiting to fade. I say we're sparks in a rainstorm, proof that courage can be made. If all you got's a flicker, guard it close, but let it shine. A single candle in the distance can teach the morning how to rise. This is the light I carry, given, not bought or sold, passed down in quiet whispers, from weary souls grown bold. When my hands start shaking, when my voice can barely sing, still this is the light I carry, and it outshines everything. I was born in the shadows, now I walk 'em like a friend. 'Cause the light I carry in me is the light I'm gonna lend. Yeah, yeah. I woke up on the wrong side of another borrowed day. Ash in my coffee cup, same ghost, same gray. I've been praying into pillows, arguing with the sky.